Hi, welcome to On the Couch,
where we talk and you listen.
Well, at least we think you should. And as you can tell, we're not on the couch.
Not on the couch.
No.
We're on the rocky chairs.
We are. We're outside because it's a beautiful summer night.
Yes.
And why not be outside? It's better than being inside, I suppose.
Yeah.
Because it's not hot.
Yeah. Well, and then I'm covered to help keep the mosquitoes from eating me. I am a smorgasbord, apparently. Oh, there's a lightning bug. But
we've been gone for a couple weeks as, you know, life seems to happen.
Yeah.
Dealing with our adult children issues.
And personal issues. If you watched the previous one, you would understand that I am officially boot free from my trash can incident.
Woohoo!
So I'm getting ready to be discharged from PT because apparently I can walk now and I'm good to go. So, but more importantly, I can drive, which is a huge deal. When you can't go anywhere, that's annoying. And then fun fact, go to the doctor. Hey, you can take your boot off. You can get back to some normal light activities. Okay, cool. I go to get in the truck and the truck doesn't run. So then can't go anywhere because my truck doesn't go. So it was so close.
Adult life.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful thing.
Yeah, I didn't sign up for this.
Yeah.
So.
And I've been at home. It's summer break. I don't know if, have you ever watched the videos of teachers on summer break and they're like teachers on summer break and they're all covered up sleeping? It's a true thing. It's a true thing. I think you work so hard during the school year that your brain is just tired.
Right.
And so therefore you can't function for the first little bit.
Well, because everyone has the misconception that, teachers, you go in and you show up 15 minutes before school starts, you can leave as soon as the kids are done, and then you go home. And then you do nothing else except lesson plans, grading, grade books, IEPs, teacher meetings, school meetings, your in-service meetings. And I'm not even a teacher, so there's other stuff. That's stuff I know. So, but, so let's hear it for the teachers who don't get paid enough and then work way more than what their contract really states. I'm just saying. So
I happen to agree, but I'm a teacher, so
yeah.
Of course I'm going to say I don't make enough money.
I'm preaching to the choir.
So yeah, I've been at home.
Yep.
Hanging out with Jessie.
Yep.
Doing Jessie things. Actually, I've decided that, cost of living is way too expensive. And if a zombie apocalypse ever happens, by the way, I've been watching zombie shows. Way too much.
We both have.
But if the zombie apocalypse ever happens, I'm going to be self-sufficient.
Yes. We're going to live on those 2 tomatoes we grow and the 4 radishes. Make it stretch.
Right. So I have 5 radishes, thank you.
Oh, and I have more than 2 tomatoes, just 2 that are ripe.
5 radishes.
And the teeny tiny bushes.
So last year I started it because my mom was an avid gardener. She was very good at it.
Yeah.
The woman could grow anything in the world.
Yes.
And so I thought, I do not have a green thumb, just FYI. But I thought, it would be cool to start a garden. Not like in the ground, because that requires me to get down in the ground. So I have like raised beds. I have container gardening, which I really like.
Yeah.
And so last year I had a small garden, mostly lettuce.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was mostly lettuce. I just grew lettuce. I don't know why it seemed like a good idea at the time.
I grew weeds. So
then I started this year. I thought I'm going to expand. So now I have this really nice garden.
Mm-hmm.
My garden it's a container garden. I have zucchini in a bucket. I have radishes, cauliflower, lettuce, spinach. My spinach is growing back. Carrots, and 2 tomato plants.
There you go.
And all of them are still, and I have green onions.
Yeah.
Plus my basil and cilantro and dill.
Yeah, I buy way too many tomatoes every week. And so I thought, I'll try to grow some, maybe some smaller ones, whatever, like in the containers. So started that after I was able to drive again. So I'm getting a late start on everything. And then I've got 6 pepper plants because Eliana, she likes to cook and she likes to use peppers and stuff in her things. So I've got those growing. And then the plan is to do some late planting of things like for lettuce. And they say like there's strawberries that you can grow later in the season. So we're going to give it a shot. Next year, we have bigger plans because everything is getting kicked off way later than what it should.
Well, and you revise your plans. Like I have a whole different plan for next year.
Yeah.
Hopefully by then I will have replaced my greenhouse that blew away in the storm and crumpled. It was a very sad day. Very sad day. But I want a more permanent greenhouse.
Yes.
So why, I don't know. It just makes me feel better to see things grow. I don't even eat tomatoes, just FYI. I eat everything else, but I don't eat tomatoes.
Eat salsa.
I do.
Eat red sauce.
So I'm going to try to take some of that and make some of those things.
Yeah.
You know, make the pizza sauce or the spaghetti sauce or salsa.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, you're already making bread.
I am. So I started this I went to the grocery store the other day. And FYI, I'm a little bit of a cheapskate. So I went to the grocery store the other day and I was getting hot dog buns, right? Mm-hmm. Because you have hot dogs, you must have hot dog buns. Yeah. So I went in there and I was getting hot dog buns.
Not how we were all raised.
Right.
You know, you can angle it on the thing,
on the bread,
triangle, or half it. Either way.
So I picked up hot dog buns and I picked up a loaf of bread. Mm-hmm. And as most people know, prices are a little more than they used to be.
Yes.
So we went with the cheaper option, thinking that would be okay. No, not okay. Well, the bread was okay. It was very crumbly. Like, it was all right. It was all right. But the hot dog buns, I had to pay $1.50 for a pack of hot dog buns, which I think is crazy. Because who remembers when they were like 99 cents or 50 cents?
Always 99, 50 cents. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Especially around like Memorial Day and all that, buy two for $1 or
right.
whatever.
And I'm like, this is
we're
ridiculous.
Also aging ourselves. You realize that. We're also dating ourselves.
So I decided I could learn to make bread, right? I could totally do that. Because why not?
Right?
I have a stand mixer.
Right?
I can bake stuff. So I made bread.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. When I made it, the recipe I got, it makes 2 loaves. Mm-hmm. And pretty good sized loaves. And it doesn't have any sugar in it because I'm a diabetic. So we're trying to not have a lot of extra stuff in there. So it's made with honey. I'm really excited about that. And it tasted really good.
Yes.
And Jessie really liked it. And I brought one down for you guys.
Yes.
Because what am I going to do with 2 loaves of bread?
And my mom eats bread like it's free. She does. She also thinks that eggs are free. So just if you'd like to contribute to our food fund for my mom, feel free.
And for the record, I am not getting chickens. I'm not going that far.
Yeah, no.
I don't like birds.
Well, and we both live out in country towns, but we're in subdivisions.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
like no free range chickens.
No.
I'll go visit my brother for that. It's fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
'Cause I don't like birds.
Hey, we like eggs.
So
feel free to bring us some.
I made bread. I made my own sourdough starter, which I just split, by the way. I'm going to bring you a jar.
Okay, cool.
So I just split it.
I'll have to figure that out.
Thursday, I'm going to try to make ciabatta bread. Why? Because I can. I don't know. Because I can. It makes me happy. I don't know. There's a sense of accomplishment when it comes to creating something from scratch.
Yeah, there
is. I'm not grinding flour by any stretch of the imagination, but I can buy it at the store.
Right.
And
Next
it's
level,
cheaper.
That's like Homestead 2.0. We're still like at 1.0.
Right.
We're not there yet.
Right.
So
everybody laughs at me like I have the bread towel.
Yeah.
Jesse come out the other day and he's like, Mom. I'm like, yeah. He's like, what are you doing? I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, you bought solar lights for the back patio. I'm like, well, yeah, because electric's expensive.
It is. Everything, all the lights in my backyard are solar lights.
And he's like, we restrung the clothesline. I'm like, yeah. He's like, are you going to stop using the dryer? I'm like, Lord, no. I said, what I'm going to do is hang my rugs out when I wash them.
Right. Because, well, 1, you can't dry rugs, especially if you have the rubber back.
Right.
So.
And 2, why would I hang them in the house? That's just weird.
Yeah.
So I do have a clothesline. Like I have 2, it's 2 poles, but then I have 2 lines. I could put 2 more up, but that's excessive. I don't have that many rugs. Just saying. There are not that many rugs in my house.
Yeah. No.
So yeah, and then he's like, and then you're planting all this stuff. And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I just want to see if I can grow it.
Right. Well,
and so far I'm doing a pretty good job.
I used to, when I was younger, my dad and I, we grew peppers and different things that he would eat. Like some of the peppers were so hot, he used to have to put gloves on, but and he
And
liked
see,
them.
what's the point in that? I don't see the
know.
point in that.
He liked it. He used it in some sort of sauce and stuff, and then he took it and gave it to people that he worked with. It's whatever. But back then, like I grew stuff, and when I lived with my mom and dad, I took care of all their flower beds and everything. And then like the kids will say all the time, like, "Oh, you want to kill a plant? Give it to my mom," because after I got married and had children, I had lots of things to keep alive. So plants were not my priority.
Right.
Because I had to keep, the husband, got to keep him like diabetic, got to make sure that he eats when he's supposed to because he wasn't great at that. And then 2 children and then 2 dogs and then, make sure that my mom had stuff. And it's too much keeping alive. So the plants, unless you're an air plant and you're surviving on air, I'm sorry. What your fate is of your own doing.
Gotta get those hardy plants.
Yeah.
Like Big Susie.
Right.
Big Susie's been alive for 52 years.
And she's like a Pathos? I don't know.
Or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
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 And then there's Peggy Jr.
Yes.
Which is another plant like Big Susie. I just bought her at Walmart for $5.
Yeah.
She actually lives in my classroom.
I have
during
those
school year.
propagating in my bathroom window, like hanging on
Little
things.
Susies?
Yeah, little Susies.
Yeah.
They each started with 1 leaf. Now we're all up to 3 on each or 4.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Nice.
And so my children,
just keeping it alive.
they know where the kitchen is.
Right?
Right. And now mom lives with me, so I don't have to send her groceries. I buy groceries here that is. So I know she's always got stuff. And so now I'm like, I could start doing stuff that I used to enjoy. Because, the sewing things, sometimes my hands get tired and that's not as much fun as coming out and playing in the dirt. I love playing. I can't hardly do gloves.
I don't like playing in the dirt.
I
wear gloves.
I can't hardly do it.
I don't like to have my fingernails dirty.
Oh, see, I don't mind it. I could get the little things.
But
and
I have
clean it out.
gloves, so it's fine.
I
have all kinds of gloves.
I have gloves when I'm pulling the weeds around the yard, getting those stupid prickly weeds.
I have the ones you gave me with the claws.
Yes.
The Catwoman gloves. They got like
Yes.
little diggers on it, right? And then I have the ones I bought that are just like rubber gloves. They got the grip
Yes.
on it.
Yeah.
Those are my favorite. And then I have the regular cloth gloves for when I go to pick stuff off.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been on this kick about reusing stuff that I already have.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to maintain and not buy anything new. I think I'm doing a pretty good job with that as well.
Yeah.
My neck's itching. So, I mean, I guess I'm turning into a little old lady before I'm a little old lady.
Well, it's like I keep telling everybody, I'm like, I'm planning for my little old lady life. So, I put the patio out here. Eventually, there's a plan to put a covering on it because, when I get old, I don't want to get sunburnt and I'm fragile.
It doesn't
And
matter.
so,
She's going to get sunburned even if she's translucent.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I would say, like my dad's side of the family, there's Indian heritage. Like I have paperwork that shows like
She
how
got
far
none
back.
of that.
I got none of that. I got all the Irish and Scottish side.
Yeah.
So, but I don't know. I got all the pale like European parts. So I'm like, okay, thanks guys. So, but yeah, so I keep kind of planning for my old lady life. So I'm like, we need to
There's
get
nothing wrong with that.
We need to get this ground leveled out so I don't trip and fall. We need.
That's a little extreme, but
like-
okay.
It's kind of pivoty.
Coming from
pivoty.
the lady who fell into the trash can.
Hey,
Just saying.
see,
Just saying.
I'm preparing for my own clumsiness. Because if it's that bad now, the future's not looking great, guys. I need some support and assistance. You can give dirt. Feel free, fill dirt. We can level out the backyard.
Oh my gosh.
It's like even putting together, like I've got steps that go into the ladder, but there's like on the outside, or go into the pool, and then, but the outside is still a ladder you have to climb up, right?
Right.
So the plan was the day I broke my foot, we were going to go to the store and like get the things to build a like steps up, and then, so you can have steps down. I don't need a huge deck. I just wanted a little something. And that way, when I get older, I can just walk upstairs and walk downstairs. I'm hoping that I can manage that at least.
We might want to put that on hold for a little bit.
So yeah, we're gonna wait for that. That'll be next season.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that, and I even bought the plans. Like I even bought like little.
She's a planner. Can you tell? She's a planner.
It took me 2 years to figure out what I wanted to do with that. So, but now
Well, there you
since we have to do over with the pool situation, we're gonna deal with that
Things
first.
happen.
Things happen.
Things happen.
Little bitty hole in the pool. We're going to get a new pool and it'll be fine. And we'll have fresh water. It'll be all clean and do over. And I got a mosquito bite on my ankle. Sorry, I'm leaning over to scratch it.
I haven't even been in the pool once so far this season. Not once.
I've been in it once and did laps and all kinds of stuff around in it. And then it's been like this, like in the 70s or whatever, or pouring down rain to where I've had to like flush the pool because there was too much water in it. So,
which by the way is not good for your garden, because especially if you have containers, because it floods them.
yes. Yeah.
It's very disheartening.
Yeah. That's
But
why
all
you
my
gotta-
plants survive, so it's fine.
It's fine.
Fine.
Mosquito. I told you I'm attractive to mosquitoes, and apparently that's about it. So,
Well, I mean,
hey, I guess you have to leave the house in order to find out otherwise. But I don't do that much.
one would think.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. I go to church. Sunday, Wednesday. It's good.
I come here.
You come here. Yeah, it's good.
I've been to Dalton's.
Yeah,
That should count.
yeah, that counts.
Yeah, that should count.
It's a different city.
It is.
So. But the only thing that we haven't done in a while is we haven't gone and got corn. We
That
haven't
is
been
true.
to our plans were like on Tuesdays we would get together to do this, and we would go eat dinner first, and then
To the Mexican restaurant
to
to
the
get
Mexican
street
restaurant.
corn.
to get street corn. And there's only one place around here that does the street corn correctly. So
Yes.
I've tried it at several other places, and I'm like, why is it all limey, like all lime juice? So I don't know.
They
what
like
they're doing.
cook their corn in lime. I don't know what they're doing.
I guess there is a bird or bat or something that is swooping my pool right now, and so I'm not going to have Stacie look.
I'm not going to look.
She
I'm
doesn't
just
like
letting you
either
know.
one of those things.
We will have. I'll have to go inside.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a bat. So we might be closing out. So,
Well, I don't think the bat's going to come over here. It's probably
No.
eating the mosquitoes over there. So
Probably.
you want the bat to be here
Yeah.
because it
But
eats
here-
mosquitoes.
here, little batty bat.
Not over here. Not over here. Over there. Not over here. Over there.
So phobia, whatever the phobia is for birds and things with wings, she's got that one.
Yes,
So-
let it fly over there. That's what I'm saying. Fly your little heart's content over there.
Right. But if you have any gardening tips or bread tips, feel free to share.
Absolutely.
Because we're on our learning journey, and my mom well, you should go get a book for that. I'm like, that's what the Google is. Like that. I go to what she calls it. I go on to the eBay, which is the internet. And
the eBay. She goes on the eBay.
I goes on the eBay,
The eBay.
also known as the internet. And then I look up things, and that's true. Like if it's on the internet. So,
Right.
But if you have firsthand experience, and feel free to share with us, because
Well, yeah, we're on a learning curve. I mean, my ciabatta bread may turn out great. It may be awful. I don't know.
Yeah.
My
Well,
sandwich bread is pretty good though.
and that's like
I'm pretty proud
I've
of
heard
that.
different things like the companion gardening, and like one person was like, oh, you should garden based on like this is where my salsa stuff is, and this is where my herbs are, like breaking it out as to what you're going to make. And I'm like, I feel like that's a lot of steps, and I'm not gardening that much.
Right.
Like I want enough for like 4 people, not 40.
Well, like I've learned a lesson this year when I planted the cauliflower.
Yes.
I'm going to be real honest. I didn't think they would take off because they were seeds I got at like the Dollar Tree.
Yeah. Shout out to the Dollar Tree. They did good.
Yeah, because everything's growing really well.
Yeah.
I mean, it's growing really well. Maybe we'll have Declan attach some pictures of my garden as he looks at me surprised.
He's like, wait, what?
But I mean, it took off really well. But I did
Yeah.
realize that cauliflower needs more space.
Yes. Yes.
Um,
Needs lots of space.
So my cauliflower this year might be really small. But I know better for next year.
Right.
So
Next
I'll be
year's
able
growing
to
season.
adjust
Yeah.
better for next year. I'm moving my garden next year.
Yeah.
Where my garden is now, I'm going to put a swing.
Okay.
I think that's what I've decided. Or a hammock. I have a hammock, but I really want to swing.
Yeah.
So-
My garden's going back there where all the stuff is right now, where I was cleaning out the shed and didn't finish.
Because that's what we do. This is what you do.
Yes.
This is real life in our world.
Yeah.
I painted the bathroom.
Yeah.
I painted Jesse's room. We got new carpet in Jesse's room.
Yeah.
We moved furniture.
Lots of furniture.
We put together furniture. We didn't. Declan did.
Declan.
Declan and
Thanks,
Jesse. We have done all kinds of stuff.
Yes.
I've cleaned my garage. I've organized it.
I've been working on the shed and the garage, getting it organized. Because I hadn't touched it since we moved in here 3 years ago when we moved in and just went, I don't know where that goes. Just stick it in there. So yeah, it's the adult version of summer. I mean, what did you do this summer? I organized. Right.
We're still working on planning our trips.
Yes.
And we, we told you before this summer is going to be hanging out at the Oasis, which we have been here.
This is it.
Movies at my house, which I'm still working on. I have to get more furniture out of the movie room. Another
But in
desk.
the meantime, we had movie night here
yes.
last week.
Yes.
We sat around and we watched
1984 movies. Not the movie 1984,
No.
but movies from 1984.
Classics.
Yes.
Classics.
And then we sit and laughed because they were ridiculous based
Yes.
on what we know now and what we knew then.
Yeah.
And the kids, they were like, is that really how you dressed? Why is you going out without any shoes on?
Right. Did you really wear your hair in a little bow and off the shoulder and with yes, we did.
Yeah.
Hello. So little homage to
Yeah.
our 80s. We didn't get really into it because our hair is not nearly big enough. So
Oh yeah, and my hair can't do the whole up and down swoopy thing that I used to do.
mine
Well,
can.
mine was really tall. It takes a lot of hairspray
Yes.
to do that, and I don't use that much hairspray anymore. And then that would just highlight my silver.
Yeah, I don't even have hairspray. So I can't do
I have
that.
hairspray.
I don't have hairspray.
Do I have hairspray? Yeah, I have hairspray.
I don't know.
Yeah. I don't use a lot. One can last me forever because I don't use that much.
Yeah.
But I'm too old for that now.
And I also do not have blue or purple eyeshadow. So, or purple mascara. I do have green mascara though. Don't really know why. I looked at that today. I went to get my lip stuff out because I was feeling a little chapped. And I went to get my lip stuff. I'm like, what is that? It's green mascara. I don't know what that is. So who knows how old that is? We'll just.
Did you open it? I would have opened it to see.
No, I was working. I was like,
Okay.
I was in the zone doing stuff today. So yeah, I figured some stuff out that I've been trying to figure out for a bit. So, and it worked. And I was really excited because I'm a coding nerd. And so the code worked. So for those of you that do that kind of thing, woohoo! It was good times. You understand. So
she's coding. I'm baking bread today because it's Tuesday and Tuesday's bread day.
Yeah. Yep.
Got to bake the bread.
Yeah.
So we have sandwich bread for the rest of the week.
Yeah. Your loaf of bread that you brought, that'll last my mom about 3 days. We probably.
Well, that was a smaller one because I split it into 3 pieces this time because I made one for Dalton.
Yeah.
So I split it into 3 pieces.
Yeah.
So
No,
next time.
My mom just likes bread. So
Next
she'll
time
just
I'll
go in
make you a
there.
big one.
She just sometimes eats a piece of bread for a snack. I don't know.
Well, that is pretty good bread.
I'm like,
Tastes
yeah.
like honey.
Yeah, but
I'm just saying.
I'm a tortilla girl. Like just tortillas for a snack.
That's my next thing.
Yeah. Oh, well,
I'm going to make homemade tortillas.
yeah, you get those
I'm
made.
going to attempt it. I don't know how that's going to work, but we're going to try it anyways and see what happens.
Yeah, well, you should bring some here and then we'll try it on camera.
Ah, we could do that.
And then we can
We
let
could
you
do that.
know. We'll do a live taste test.
There we go. No, I'd be afraid they'd be bad.
Well, then Declan can edit it and then we'll be like, oh, that was so good. And then wait, no, redo my face. Hold on. So cut to next face. Okay.
And then I may, I haven't decided how I feel about this yet.
Okay.
I may try to make pasta.
Oh, see, I totally want to do that because I saw like you take the flour and break the egg, and that's all my feeds are on everything is about cooking and propagating and Scotland. Like, I'm like, well, I'm doing a few of those things, so maybe eventually we'll get to the Scotland. I even have a shirt. Scotland's calling. I must go. I don't know that I must, but I really want to.
Yeah,
So,
we'll get there.
Yeah,
We'll get there.
yeah. So
Eventually.
yeah.
Eventually. We're working on
I
it.
say we set goals.
We did.
And if you don't set goals, then what do you have to
We
like
did.
strive for? So that was, this was a goal, doing a podcast.
Yes.
And we talked about it. We kind of planned it out to the fact of we're going to do this, but we're not going to plan out what we talk about. So we just pick a topic sometimes like right before we do this, and then we come out and we sit and we talk, and you get off the cuff live.
Yeah, today was one of those days because neither one of us has really done anything. I mean, we haven't done anything exciting.
No.
Like what? I mean, I think it was exciting that I made bread,
Yeah.
but
I
someone actually said to me, "You're really into the bread thing, huh?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "There's a sense of accomplishment that goes along with creating something that actually works the way it's supposed to."
Yeah.
It wasn't an accident. Like
Yeah.
I followed the steps, and this is what happened, and
Yeah.
I did it correctly. And there's something satisfying about punching dough.
the dough.
I'm just saying. You know, I used to work at a butcher shop a long time ago.
Uh-huh.
Speaking of satisfying things. And so in the butcher shop, he would make sandwich spread.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
For those of you who do not know what sandwich spread is, sandwich spread is the leftover parts of lunch meat. Like you don't put any chicken or turkey in there. There's no chicken or turkey, but you can do ham, bologna.
It's like the remnants. It's not enough to cut off.
Yeah, the end
Yeah.
pieces. He'd put cheese in there or whatever. And so I was...
And mayonnaise, right? Isn't that like the food
mayonnaise.
glue? Like
yeah,
held together?
mayonnaise, and you mix it all up. You chop it all up and you mix it all up, and then it creates sandwich spread. Usually it's pretty good. You put relish in, like pickle relish, things like that. And you can put hot stuff in it or whatever. And so I was having a bad day one day. And so my boss at the time, he come back, he's like, "Here, I got something that'll help you out." And I was like, "Okay, what's that?" So evidently we didn't have enough ends. We had more cheese than we had meat.
Yeah.
So he pulled out like a roll of bologna.
Uh-huh.
Not like Conn's bologna, but the cheaper one.
Right.
And he handed me this giant knife. Like giant knife. It's like this big. And he's like, "Go ahead and stab it." And I was like, "What?" He's like, "Stab it." I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Stab the bologna." So I stabbed the bologna and I was like, "Oh, that's weird." And then I proceeded to chop the whole thing up. Yeah.
Okay. Stacie's my favorite in the family. I just want to go on record as saying that.
You know, it was an interesting thing
Very
because you
cathartic.
got to chop it. I mean, I didn't like stab it like this. I chopped it. Like I wasn't like serial killer stabbing. It was like chopping of the meat chopping.
Yeah.
But it was just that whole thing.
Yeah.
And then I made sandwich bread.
I'm going to say, I had fun. I have a new cheese. I don't know what you
The grater
call it.
thing?
Yeah, the grater
The
thing.
suction cups
and
to
you
the
put
thing?
it in
Oh,
there.
yeah.
I don't know. Declan's trying to tell us something and I can't read it. And so
It's sideways.
it flipped. And so, but I'm feeding it in there and I'm just rotating and rotating. I was just slicing and dicing. So, but he's letting us know that the camera battery is at a little bit light and ready to go. So actually, it's just getting dark out here.
It's getting dark and we
honestly.
got to finish it up.
Yeah.
But yeah, the cheese shredder thing is a great thing.
It's my new favorite kitchen tool.
We'll be talking more about our kitchen tools and our
The guillotines
homesteading,
and things.
our
Yes.
homesteading ability that we have going on right now. But look for our next podcast, which will be on time.
Yeah,
We will be back on time.
Yeah.
And hopefully we'll have more stories to tell you. We're planning some different things. I am going out of my house to different places here soon, so
Very
I'll have
exciting.
some more things. We're talking about going to a round of speed dating, so that should be interesting.
Very.
But yeah, come back and join us and learn all about what us 50-ish people do over summer break and during the summer. I know, we're so exciting. All right. Well, thanks for watching.
Thanks. See you next time.